You have negative thoughts living rent-free in your head. Today, we're serving them a 5-day notice, a 5-day eviction notice. We're talking about the 10 things you can start doing right now. Not next Monday, not after the holiday. Just start speaking to yourself kindly with all the love you give everybody else. After all, you can't lead yourself well if the loudest voice in your head has been lying to you for years. So we're going to talk about the foundation of it all. How we get that self-leadership work to work. 10 steps, real talk. No toxic positivity, no just think happy thoughts. Just you, your brain, and a 5-day eviction notice. Here's number 1. Those thoughts in your head, the ones telling you you're not enough, you're too much, you're too old, you're too fat, you're too whatever. Where did they come from? Maybe a parent, a teacher, a workplace, society's highlight reel. Doesn't matter. What matters is this. They are not paying rent and they've been living in your head for far too long for free. So here's what we're going to do. You're going to notice the thought, not argue with it, not fight it, not spiral about why you even have it. You're just going to say, thank you for trying to protect me, but your lease is up, girl. Deuces. 5 days. Every time a rent-free thought shows up, name it and serve it notice. By day 5, you'll be exhausted by how often your own brain was trying to evict you from your own life. 2. Stop auditioning for your own life. You're not a threat assessment. You don't need to catastrophize every decision before you make it. The worst case scenario you've been rehearsing, it hasn't happened. You're still here, still standing. So let me offer you a different question. What if it worked? What if you speak and they not only hear you, they see you? What if you show up as yourself and go home feeling lighter because you weren't performing? Your brain's going to tell you scary stories either way, but you get to choose which story to rehearse. Number 3, gentleness is not weakness. It's advanced leadership. Would you speak to someone you love the way you speak to yourself at 2 a.m.? Your niece, your 8-year-old self? No. Gentleness is not soft, it's not weakness, it's advanced leadership. You're in the middle of becoming, and this process takes time. Be patient with the version of yourself that's still figuring it out. She's doing her best with what she has. Number 4, be kind to the mind that got you this far. That brain of yours has survived things it was never prepared for, solved problems nobody gave it a manual for, and it carried grief, joy, confusion, and brilliance, sometimes all before breakfast. Honor that out loud today. Your mind is not your enemy. It's your most loyal ally, and it'll fall in line with what you say. So send out those orders daily. 5, celebrate yourself. This one makes people uncomfortable, and it should. Praise is not arrogance. Praise is maintenance. Your car needs gas, your phone needs charging, and you need acknowledgement. Stop waiting for someone else to give you what you're fully capable of giving yourself. 1 brag a day, non-negotiable. For example, name one thing you did today that deserved a well done. Not the big thing, not the award-worthy thing. The thing you actually did while also doing everything else while also carrying everything that you're carrying. Name that out loud. I'll wait. 6, support yourself. Be your own hype person and mean it. Not toxic positivity, real grounded, eyes wide open support for yourself. The kind you'd give your best friend at midnight when everything feels impossible. You deserve that friend too. Be her. 7, get curious before you get critical. Here's something most self-help content doesn't tell you. Your so-called negatives are not character flaws. They're unmet needs wearing a costume. The part of you that's angry, she's protecting somebody. The part of you who's scared, she was hurt before. Get curious. Ask, what is this part of me trying to protect? What does she need right now? That's self-love in real time. 8, love the skin you're in. Your body is not a project. Stop renovating it for other people's taste. Move it in ways that feel like joy, not punishment. Put things in it and on it that make you feel like yourself. You live in there, so work it. 9, meet yourself. Most people spend their whole lives running from themselves, not away from danger, not away from hard situations, away from themselves, their own reflection, their own stillness, the quiet that happens when there's nothing left to perform for. Mirror work, or what I call meeting yourself, is the practice of stopping long enough to actually be in the presence of who you are. Not who you're supposed to be, not who you're performing for in the room. You. So for some of us, that means looking into a mirror and holding our own gaze without looking away. For others, it means sitting in a room with complete stillness, no phone, no sounds, just your hand on your heart, feeling the beat of your own heart and the rhythm, just to calm. No applause. For others, it means speaking out loud to yourself in the car, on a walk, actually listening to what comes out, not editing and not performing. Just hearing your own voice say something true. The assignment is the same no matter how you do it. Be present with yourself without flinching. Say something true, kind, something you needed to hear a long time ago. Start with, I'm here, I see you, I love you, I'm not going anywhere. 10, choose yourself unapologetically, not at that goal weight, not after the promotion, not when you've finally figured it all out, not when you've stopped making the same mistake twice, not when you look like him or her or them or the version of yourself from 3 years ago that somehow you decided was better. Now, right now. And here's what nobody tells you about being a work in progress. We all are. The person you're comparing yourself to, work in progress. The version of you from yesterday you keep holding over your own head, she did the best she could with what she had. The highlight reel you're measuring your behind the scenes against, carefully curated, heavily filtered, but not the whole story. You're not behind, you're not broken, and you're certainly not a before photo waiting for after. Just show up, imperfectly beautiful, sometimes messy. Here is your only assignment for today. Choose yourself unapologetically right now in this exact moment. Love yourself without thinking twice. Not someday, now. The best is yet to come, and it's never too late to begin again. Now, if any of this resonated, and I mean any of it, I have something for you. It's called the Love Framework Starter Kit, and it's free. Inside, you'll find the Love Framework pillars and how to start using them. The link is in the description. Go download it. It's the first step to serving those rent-free thoughts their 5-day eviction notice. Until next time, con amor y luz.